Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yasser Ahmed. So in this set of video tutorials, we're going to be looking at vector graphics using Adobe Illustrator. So vector images are created using shapes and coordinates. The other type of image type is would be a bitmap, and bitmap is made of pixels. So for example, if you were to take a picture and if you zoom in on a picture, you see little squares which are basically represented by pixels. Right, anyway, so in this tutorial, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a pen tool, a curvature tool, colors, and we're also going to be making use of layers. So what we have here is a picture of Bart Simpson. And we're basically going to use a pen tool to trace around his shape of his face, and then we'll fill in the shape. So we're basically going to convert this picture into a vector graphic. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's make a start. So the first thing that we need to do is go to layers and rename this as Bart's face. It's always useful to use suitable names. You can hide this layer, and then you can also lock this layer. So now we can't move this picture anywhere. Now what we're going to do next is to add another layer to trace around this picture. So again, we can call this suitable, give this a suitable name, so trace. And on this layer, we will go around the outline and then hopefully the eyes as well. So let me zoom in a little bit from the bottom. Maybe that's a little bit too much. We can go to 100%. So I'm using the mouse on the wheel, sorry, the wheel on the mouse just to move up and down. Right, so we're going to use the pen tool. Choose a color that will stand out. If you go to properties, you can increase the thickness if you like. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'll be as quick as I can. So I'm going around on the outside. I'm on a trace layer. Eventually, we are going to be using the fill tool to fill in this shape here. Initially, you can see the fill is white, but we're going to be changing that to another color in a moment. So I'm just going to go around his face as quick as I can. And as mentioned before, we are going to be filling this in using the right colors. I think initially what I might have to do is just change this fill to a transparent, or make it transparent, should I say, so we can complete the details inside of his face. So I'm just clicking on the mouse at different points. There, we connected that together. So let me select the fill and make that transparent so we can see inside. So if I go to layers, you can see if I hide the Bart Simpson from the bottom layer, you can see that's the outline done. Okay. Now what I would like to do is, let's do the eyes next. So make sure you're back on the trace layer. Back to the pen tool. And I'm going to do the first eye. So this one here. I'm just going to go around again the eyes. Okay, and make sure it's connected. Okay, and let me go around the second eye. I'm just going to go around this again. So we should have two shapes that we can fill in. Done. Let's quickly do the eyeballs. So you can see I'm using straight lines. I will have to curve them at some point. Just click on here, the selection tool, just get rid of that and go back to the pen. Let's just add fine details, and then we can start curving some lines, and then we can start to fill in the shapes. So back to the pen tool. And I'm not doing it exactly, but I'm just trying to do it as quick as possible to show you what we're going to be doing next. Okay, Now we've done that, so let me zoom out a little bit and let's have a quick look to see what we have. If I get rid of this, so we've traced around the picture, okay? And now what we can do is, if you want to zoom in, we can use the curvature tool to just click on here, and then select the curvature tool to bend some of these lines if you wanted to bend some of these lines, okay? So I haven't got all day, so I'm not going to do all of the lines. If I go across to the eye, maybe we can curve this. I've noticed as a fill, that line's not going to work because it's not completely filled in. It's not. Okay, so if you want to use the curvature tool, guys, just to bend the eyes, you can do. There we go. So it's a little bit more round. Okay, let me just do it one more time and then, oops, just click on here, click on, so it's probably better if you zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Okay, that will do. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to fill in the shape that we've created, the vector shape. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. Let's go to 50%. Let's unlock the bottom layer and let's move it to one side. Okay, so we can use this as well to color in the shape. We can lock it again. Actually, do you know what? Let's go back to trace layer. And if I click on this on the outline, and then if we use the eyedropper tool, so let's select the fill now. Okay, use the eyedropper tool here, and then go over here. You should color in exactly the color that's been used here. Let's just go to the first eye, and I use the eyedropper tool. Okay, go to the second eye. The eyedropper tool again. Okay, this can be black. Let's go on that eye color there. This can also be black. So again, we're using the eyedropper tool to select these colors. I'm not sure what's happened there. Let's try that again. I might have to bend this down later. I'll just leave that as it is for now. Okay, and the fill, I don't know why it's gone off. So what we can do is just click on here again, and we can select the black for the fill. Double click on the outline again. Double click on this shape. Okay, and let's just finish off his eyes. So let's make it black and black. So black fill, black outline. Again, black fill and black outline. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just delete this line here. I'm going to just draw it again, just freehand. Just change it to black. There we go. So what we've done here is, oh, sorry, I've just realized I've not changed this to black. So let's just change that to black. Okay, and get rid of that line there. So we have created ourselves a vector graphic showing Bart Simpson's face. The tools that we've used in this tutorial is the pen tool to draw the initial lines, the curvature tool to bend some lines. So if I was to bend this line here, for example, you can just click and you can bend if you wanted to, just to make it a little bit more curved, not as sharp as it is. Okay, we've also used the layers. So on the bottom layer, we had the original picture, which we locked. Now we moved it to one side so we can use the eyedropper tool to select colors from here to fill in the shape here. Okay, and we've also used the fill colors to fill in the shape as well as the outline. So let's just click off. Here's my Bart Simpson. There's a slight mistake here. So if you want to zoom in and if you want to go across here, whoops, it is I can get rid of that. It's just, oh, let me use the curvature tool just to, here we go, that will do. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Just, there we go. Okay guys, so that comes to the end of this tutorial. Hopefully now you are experts at using the pen tool, the curvature tools, and you're happy with using the layers as well. If I was to click down here, guys, you can see the subparts of these layers as well. So you can see at the bottom is the actual face, and then these must be the eyes, eyeballs, and then these are the different features like the mouth and this part here. If I was to hide, you can see the different parts of the layer. Okay, if I wanted just to select this part, we can delete it as well. But obviously, you don't want to be doing that. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me. Hopefully, this set of videos is helping you understand how to use Illustrator to create vector graphics. Thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye-bye.